Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, and today we'll be playing Esper Mentor in Standard. This is a deck I really enjoy because of Monastery Mentor, a card I've enjoyed immensely in Pioneer, in Modern, and now I can finally play it in Standard. It's accompanied by Consider, Cut Down, Duresses, Removal, even more counter magic, convoke spells like Pylon and Meeting of Minds, and of course the Wandering Emperor, because it's just a very powerful card. This Esper Shell is like this kind of tempo-y, mid-rangey deck that can easily turn into being a control deck, that can turn back into a tempo-y deck that can kill you in like 2 swings. So let's see this deck in action. Hello, welcome to the first game. We're snipping this hand. We've got basically a control curve, right? 2, 3, 4. We're on the play, so I'm fine with that. If we were on the draw, this curve would be a bit worse, but we are not. So let's pass the turn. And this is what this deck... Ooh. What this deck is in principle, because it's a very interactive Esper deck. Yeah, here, opponent had the shields down, so we're slamming this. But then from this point, we'll be playing interactive. I will attack for 1. And I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass because I want to keep Wandering Emperor up. If they try to resolve something, I've got to make it disappear. Okay, let's just slam. I think we can just make them have to have an answer every turn. And also, the more tokens we have, the cheaper this gets. And this creates samurais which have vigilance. So the Wandering Emperor virtually, or actually literally, discounts the Meeting of Minds. And now I assume they can... Okay, they spent all their mana to kill Wandering Emperor. This does not look good for them. So we'll just bash in. I think I'll Duress now. And let's get rid of... I think Wandering Emperor, because if they go up to Farewell, I will happily make disappear it, so... Let's do this. Okay, they're passing. Let's Meeting of Minds. Draw 2. So we're putting that kind of tempo pressure on them. Tempo pressure on them, but also drawing cards. So we're basically up on cards, ahead on the board. We'll play Sheoldred. And they will probably just tap out for Farewell, and this is going to be GG. So, boop, trigger. And this should do it. Okay, that was pretty clean. That was pretty clean. We didn't see the Mentor part, but we very much did see the Esper tempo-y part, so I'm happy about that. But let's see some Mentor in action, so let's see next game. Excellent hand for a Mentor deck. We'll start off with Raffine. Okay, a kind of red-green, so probably like a Brewski. We're early on in the season. Early on in the new set season. So let's see what they're up to. Okay, 2/2 creature. Okay, so I think I can pass and just respond to the trigger. I don't want them to know that they're not going to have the Beast Caller. So they're going to... Probably tap out for something, I would assume. Okay, they kick this, so let's kill Beast Caller now. It also thwarts all the benefits that could come from its trigger. They will attack for 3, for 4 with haste. So right now, I think this is the try to resolve Monastery's Mentor turn. And now everything will depend on this, right? They have their removal. We just continue the game. They don't have removal. It's almost over. They don't have removal is the answer. So I really like our position now. Okay, I really do. So let's try to think how we proceed from here, because we're down to 8. So Duress is free with Mentor and the Convokes. So right now we can do this. We miss, but we've got 4 mana for Pylon, so we can just pass the turn. We can declare blocks, then Pylon, or we can just Pylon, get it Monk, and then declare blocks. So there are a few ways to go about it. But we have to be careful because we don't want to die seemingly out of nowhere. So I think what I'll do now is I will just pile on the Raiju because I don't want it to get the trigger and then ping. And we want consider is fine, right? Because we really want the second, we really want a fourth land. But we might do without it. Let's keep consider. Because this is an attack for 5. This has trample. So this turn it gets through. Now we can do this now. But I think we can just pass. And then have the prowess on their turn to have actually proper blocks. This draw is perfectly fine, just makes a 1-1. Then puts a 1-1 counter. Okay, everything will hinge on this turn. Because from this point, we will go like, consider into pylon, into meeting of minds and stuff like that. So they will just bash in with everything, as probably predicted. We might have really good blocks here. Let's do this, ditch this. Now we can go declare blocks. Those will go to a 4-4, so I can go like that, and that. And then I can pile on Phoenix Chick. And then get a multitude of triggers. Yeah, exactly. We will keep Takenuma as the 4th land. Yeah, okay. This is exactly what we're talking about. Now I can do this. And so we will be facing 2 creatures, right? So I think I can safely attack with at least with 2. I off-get them. And pass, and then we can also Wandering Emperor, gain a bit of life, get prowess triggers on the battlefield. Let's see how they split it. Okay, 2-4, 2-2. Now putting a counter on this is weird because you want to use it. Oh, okay, put on 2 creatures anyways, right? Okay. So they could animate one, but that won't get them far. Yep. This is the strength of Monastery Mentor. This card will we can just play cards, just magic cards, and we will be fine from this point on. They're trying to think what we could have, but we could have so much. Or like we could have multiple Okay, we actually played 3. Okay, so we can have a pylon, a cat down, a consider, like a single consider just completely blows out this next combat sequence. So yeah, come on opponent. You're thinking of attacks. You can smash with everything. Nothing has trample. Even if it did, then it can outgrow everything. So my opponent might be just thinking if there is an escape, but unfortunately for them, isn't. The opponent tried to rope us or something, but we're back in the game after they've stopped. They lost all their money banks, time banks. So we're back into the game, and we'll just try to close this game pretty fast here. So I think we can just safely pass for now once more. And from this position, we can go meeting for 1 mana, make into go for the throat, which is something I would like to do if possible. But yeah, the opponent has left the game apparently, and just out of potential dissatisfaction. So, and indeed, leave the game they did because they couldn't beat what we presented to them. Monastery Mentor entered play, stayed alive, dominated the whole game. This is exactly what the Mentor is all about. And as always, please remember, look at it. Everything is in the description down below. The deck list, mana traders, discount code, all the affiliate links. And as always, please remember to hold my hand, pass the turn together, and we will see you next time. Cheers.